Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'll show you how to create an approval request in BoldDesk. I'll also show you how to view approval request details, add or remove approvers, and approve or reject requests. Finally, I'll show you how to share, cancel, or delete an approval request. Ticket approval plays a crucial role in ensuring that tickets are properly reviewed and authorized before they are resolved. Certain types of tickets may require approval from specialized teams, departments, or managers. For instance, if a ticket involves a software bug that requires development work, it may need approval from the development team. In BoldDesk, ticket approval is the process by which a request for a change or action is submitted to an approver for review and authorization. Businesses frequently employ this process to make sure that changes are implemented in a controlled and reliable manner. Only those with an enterprise or business plan can access this feature. The ticket approval processes can be used for a variety of purposes, including changes in management, budget approval, purchase requisition, time-off requests, expense reports, and travel requests. Now, let me show you how to create an approval request in BoldDesk. First, sign in to your BoldDesk account as an agent and navigate to the Tickets module. Then, open the ticket to which you want to add an approval request. On the Ticket Details page, open the Approval tab. Then, click the Create Approval Request button to open the dialog box for creating an approval request. Here, search for and select your approvers. Then, if you add 2 or more approvers, set the approval preference in the To Be Approved By dropdown. These approval preference options are Everyone, which will require approval from all the selected approvers. Anyone, which will require approval from any one of the selected approvers. And Majority, which will require approvals from at least half of the selected approvers. Then, provide the subject of the approval request. You can also add additional details, but this is optional. Finally, click Create to complete the approval request. An email notification will be sent to the approvers upon successful creation of the request. Alternatively, you can also add an approval request to a ticket using the Create or Update Ticket Trigger automation. To learn more about setting up Create and Update Ticket workflows in BoldDesk, follow the link in the card above or description below. Here, set the action to add an approval request and then set the approver's approval preference and subject of the approval request, like Create Approval. Now, let me show you how to view the approval request details. Open any ticket with an approval request and navigate to the Approvals tab. The Approval Request Details page will open. As an approval requester, you can edit the requested approvals. To collapse the Request Details page, click the arrow icon. You can also copy and share the request link by clicking the Copy Link icon. Next, let's see how to add or remove an approver in a request. Note the following for adding or removing an approver. Only the ticket assignee and approval requester have the authority to add or remove approvers from an approval request. You cannot remove an approver from a request if there is only one approver. Upon request, a total of 25 approvers can be added. First, let's look at adding an approver to a request. On the Approval Details page, click the Add Approver button, and a dialog box will appear where you can add an approver. Search for and select an approver, and then click the Add button. To cancel or delete an approver, click on the Cancel Request button to open the Cancel Request dialog box. There, you can cancel or delete the request by clicking the Cancel button. An email notification will be sent. Let's now see how to approve or reject an approval request. The option to approve or reject an approval request is available only to the added approvers upon reviewing an approval request. First, let's approve an approval request. On the Approval Details page, click the Approve button. You can add additional comments first if you'd like, but this is optional. To reject an approval request, an approver clicks Reject after adding any additional comments they may have. Next, let's see how to cancel an approval request. Note that only the ticket assignee and the approval requester are authorized to cancel or delete a request. To do this, navigate to a ticket and open the Approvals tab. Then, on the Approval Details page, click on the Cancel Request option. A pop-up screen will open to confirm the action. Click Cancel. Finally, let me show you how to track and view ticket approvals. First, all the ticket approval requests for a specific ticket will be listed in the Approvals tab on the Ticket Details page. They can be tracked globally using the Approvals module. There will be a list of all the approval requests under the Requested by Me and Assigned to Me views based on the selected status. In this video, I explained how to add an approval request to a ticket. I also explained how to view and share approval request details, manage approvers, and approve or reject requests. Finally, I explained how to cancel or delete an approval request. If you found this video useful, do not forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.